If Nina wore that sari down the aisle, I would assume her mother forced her to.
When you like looked closely, you could start to pick it apart a little bit.
I feel like they were channeling Princess Peach.
Okay. Rude.
Hi, my name is Nina. I recently got engaged to my fiance, Chris. We've been together for a little over 4 years, and I'm very excited to be marrying him. We're not getting married until next year, but it's never too soon to start thinking about what you're gonna wear. Last year, Chrissy brought some people in and tried on a bunch of wedding dresses from Amazon for under $100. I'm gonna do that too, except I have a twist, because I'm not gonna wear a wedding dress to my wedding. I am Sri Lankan Tamil and I'm having a Hindu ceremony, so I'm going to be wearing some kind of South Asian outfit. Since there aren't a ton of South Asian outfit options on Amazon, I went to a site called Utsav, which sells a bunch of different South Asian ethnic wear for pretty low prices. I'm bringing in 3 friends to be my little fake bridal party. I'm bringing in Jasmine. She understands what works for people and she won't be afraid to like say what's working and what's not working.
It's just in the middle of like, all right, so now what?
I'm also bringing in Chloe. Chloe and I sit next to each other every day. I think it will pain her to say that something doesn't look cute, but she'll say it.
I think if you stood still, it looks gorgeous.
The 3rd person I'm bringing in is my friend Swasti. She's also engaged and also South Asian, so I feel like she'll have a really good grasp on like the quality of the items that are coming in.
Shouldn't that be a little lower?
All 3 of them are gonna judge the looks, and I'm sure they're gonna have a lot of fun with that. And then I'm going to make them guess the prices of these outfits. The secret is they're all under $100. Welcome. I'm the bride, and I'm very excited to be trying on some outfits today.
Yay! I am so excited to see Nina in her little wedding outfits today.
I haven't even really thought about like what I want to wear, so you look nervous for me.
I'm like, well, you better like these. I'm interested to see what kind of things she's going to be trying on today, whether they're going to like stick in her like comfort zone or whether they're going to go out of it. I mean, they can't be black, so they're going to have to go out of it slightly.
I will be making you guess the prices.
Okay, I have no idea at all what that means.
I won last time with Chrissy, but I'm not gonna know anything here.
I won't either, and I'm Indian, so
Okay.
we're fine. You know, I would like to think that I have a good sense of what South Asian outfits cost, but the problem is there's so many ranges.
One of you will win technically, but there are no prizes.
Yeah, you win because you're in love.
Oh, yeah, I'm single as f.
All right, go try on.
Yay!
Nina, let's see you. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Very, very colorful.
Colors are great.
That first sari was interesting. I f***ing see your face.
This is like, I mean, it's like, you know, like synthetic silk or something.
It does seem quite synthetic.
I'm not good at pleating, so it was really hard for me to pleat, and because of that, I felt like I couldn't shape it around my body nicely.
These ones, like, as you move, they're kind of coming undone, and that's not on you, that's on the fabric, really.
It's a little bit on me.
It's your wedding. You're supposed to have a good time. You're not supposed to worry about pleats and what every auntie is going to say if your pleats are out of whack.
I can hear that it might be a little uncomfortable the way that you're
Literally.
the way the fabric's moving.
It didn't feel like it was like straight up plastic or anything, but you could hear Nina when she was walking around in it.
I think if you stood still, it looks gorgeous.
I intend to be perfectly still on my wedding day.
It was fine. I just think it could do better.
Also, your sleeves are like a little loosey. Nina, I know it's like an ode to tradition, but no.
I feel like I look like my mom.
The print is nice.
Yeah.
The colors are great.
The fact that everybody found something nice to say was alarming.
If Nina wore that sari down the aisle, I would assume her mother forced her to.
What do you guys think the price is?
110.
I'm gonna go with 90.
87.
For this sari, I paid $46.44.
Wow.
She's in the lead.
Yeah. If you're working with a budget and it looks that good for $46, I'm like, go ahead.
Nice, but not quite nice enough.
Nice, but a pass.
That is a good deal. Cheap, but like just not right for Nina.
Bring on the next one. Come out, Nina. Ooh.
Oh my, oh my.
This is pretty.
Yeah, this is super pretty.
Yes.
Much better than the first one.
Much better.
Much better.
I think I know when I look good, and I think I looked really good in the sari.
I really like how it's like sheer too.
I like how it's like,
Yeah. It looks like a mermaid skirt.
yeah. Nina looked beautiful in it. It shows her little curve that she likes. Like the draping was beautiful. I love this.
Yeah, I really like it.
The color's so vibrant.
It's a beautiful shade of red. For
Yeah,
sure.
the other one, I feel like the first one was a little dull. You can tell this is like a newer style for sure.
This sari was amazing. It looked so good. It like fitted Nina so well. Why would you want something that like kind of doesn't fit your figure? Like, you're getting married. You're not going into like a nun cave. I think it looks great on you personally. Yeah. You shine.
That's the dress that you see on the Bollywood babes. It just hugs their hips perfectly. It was hugging Nina's hips perfectly. It was like the perfect red.
The thing about you and your style is it's pretty like luxurious looking and you still look rich.
I'm rich. Marry me.
I love bright red. I know Nina likes more dark-ish tints, but it complemented her skin tone so well.
I know you're used to wearing like a black and like a lot of not colors. You're not in neon.
I just feel like it makes me look and feel a little sexier. I think I'm gonna be a hot bride. I think that's what I want. Now it's time for you all to guess.
I'm gonna say 65.
I think I'm gonna go with like 85.
79.
I'm here to tell you all that it's 87.58.
Oh!
So I won?
You won, Chloe.
Yeah.
I am shaming my country.
It's definitely a good price, but I think it's because it's online that it's a good price.
The fact that it was $87 surprised me in the sense that I would think it would be in the hundreds.
For that price, that is an incredible sari. That's like really, really a great outfit.
It might not be the exact sari that I wear to my wedding, but I'm definitely keeping it to stunt on some people at some functions. Sexy bride out.
Ooh!
So good.
Is this like...
This is a lehenga.
Yeah, this is a lehenga.
Okay.
The lehenga, upon first glance, it is really pretty. This is a really nice lehenga.
This looks expensive.
And then
And this like fits great. Like this all seems like it fits you very well.
This lehenga was kind of just okay, and I think that the others could sense that it wasn't doing anything for me.
I assume because it's got a tie in it, that's why it looks like this. Everything was quite chic about it, and then it just had like a bunched up like bit around the middle. Yeah, because that's the only thing I think looks a little messy. Because like everything else is really beautiful, but then it's like,
I didn't like it for Nina. Even though it was two-piece, it was still really boxy. I could see like this being like what I would want to wear to a wedding. The other one, like the second one you tried on, I was like, that's a f***ing bride.
yeah, the colors aren't as bright in this one. Like the last one, the red was really like deep, and this one's not quite there.
The reds are also slightly different.
For your wedding, you want the things to match. I love the design on the sleeves. That's the first one that I've seen like stuff here.
This top outline border or whatever's happening here, it's kind of like puffed out or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, and shouldn't that be a little lower? I shouldn't be focusing on that. I should just be focusing on how great Nina looks in this outfit. It's a pretty lehenga. I do agree with Chloe that the drawstring thing is like problematic. You know, like that's not.
From a distance, it looked beautiful, but when you like looked closely, you could start to pick it apart a little bit.
Once you notice those little things, it's like, you could find a better lehenga.
How much do you guys think that this one is?
95.
Probably a similar price to the other one, so maybe I'll just say 85 again.
59.
It's 79.
Oh!
Wait, so who won?
You.
Oh. Yeah. I can't count. Good price, but there were some flaws in the design.
The fact that it was $79, that looked great. I just don't think it was Nina's style.
Nina, reconsider this lehenga because you can do so much better than this lehenga. It's a great party lehenga. It's not your wedding lehenga.
Let's see, let's see. Ooh, we got a little ruffle.
Very different.
Let's feel.
I normally wouldn't go for something that like kind of bold and crazy, but I was really into it.
I have never seen one like that.
It looks like it's easier to move in compared to everything else because there's like, I guess, not as much stuff going on and it looks airy.
It is very airy. Reactions to this ruffle sari were mixed.
I've never seen one like that either. I feel like they were channeling Princess Peach. It's a very cool idea, but I feel like it could have been executed like a little bit better, like a little more stuff on it, you know? Like if this is your bridal outfit, like if they had just put more effort into matching the drama of the bottom with the work of the top, it would have been perfect.
I f***ing love the drama. I wish there was like something here or like not just this, like there needs to be something here, like a belt element or something to it.
What if I want to be a half simple, half dramatic bride?
You don't. The ruffled sari I honestly loved, but it wasn't like a ceremony sari. No, this color's very pretty on you.
Oh, thank you.
And it's very like leaning towards pink.
Red's the traditional color, but you see people deviate off the spectrum.
Just go a little bit.
a little maroon, a little fuchsia.
The ruffles mixed with the pink made it a little too like poofy and girly.
Nina is very feminine, but she's not like a soft femme. She's like hard femme.
There's a part of me that was like, what if my bridal sari is something bold and fashion forward and out there? Everyone was like, no, not for your wedding. And I was like, oh, okay.
Do drama for the rehearsal, like something simple and dramatic for the rehearsal.
Or the reception or something.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like marriage.
I do like all these ruffles. They are a lot of fun, and I feel like you don't have to worry about perfecting a pleat because like the ruffles are
You
just...
sure don't.
If Nina was a little bit older, I could see her wearing that to her wedding, or maybe like her renewal of the vows. I don't think that's like a first wedding, first ceremony dress.
How much do you think it is?
I'm just gonna say 60.
55.
47.
For this sari, I paid $53.40.
Oh.
Chloe once again.
Oh my god, I have some kind of like skill in this
You're
apparently.
doing great.
$53.40 is actually really cheap for it, thinking about it, because it doesn't look bad quality. Like the fabric looks really nice.
For $53? Oh, that's amazing. For Nina specifically, it just looked a little bit more sophisticated and covered up. And I know Nina wants to show a little bit more of that curve and body.
Listen, for $50, I would buy that sari and I would wear it to Nina's wedding.
Thank you all for coming to my wedding fashion show. Chloe, you're the winner.
Oh my god!
Yay!
I can't believe I won. That was like so weird to me, but yeah!
I got one right. More than Swasti.
I had a feeling I was gonna get nothing right because I'm so used to the inflated American store prices.
I learned a lot today and I had fun, and I go by whoever had the most fun won, and it was me.
And your prize is my eternal admiration.
Oh my god, I couldn't think of anything better.
Do you feel like you have a little bit better of a sense of, you know, what you're looking for now?
Yes, I want to be a sexy bride.
Yes.
Now I feel like I have a better idea of what I want for my wedding look, and now I can start looking for real. It's nice to know that you don't have to break the bank on wedding stuff. You can get stuff that's quality for under $100 and you'll look hot. After this experience, I am even more excited about marrying Chris, and I can't wait.